So what do you think? The largest, the longest, the hottest, the loudest? Yes, I am all of those. Thank you very much. Oh wait. Actually, nature provides people with all kinds of extreme things which are super fun to compare. What's the fastest planet in the solar system? How old is the most ancient volcano on Earth? Well, let's find out. The giraffe has the longest tail of all land mammals. It can grow up to 8 feet. But the Asian grass lizard will win the tail competition hands down. Of course, if we talk about the body length versus tail length ratio. The tiny reptile has a 10-inch long tail and is 3 times the length of its body. The shortest animal tail hasn't been officially estimated yet, but it might very likely be the Manx cats. These kitties' tails can be tiny stubs or even non-existent, depending on the genes. The largest organ in your body is your skin. It makes up almost 16% of your body mass. The average adult carries some 8 pounds of it. That's just a bit less than a well-fed domestic cat. The smallest organ is the pineal gland near the center of your brain. This tiny endocrine gland is shaped like a pine cone, hence the name, and weighs less than a raindrop. It produces melatonin, a hormone that controls your wake and sleep cycles. And since we've started on the body topic, the longest muscle you have runs down the length of your upper thigh. It can be 20 inches long. The shortest muscle in your body is in your middle ear. As wide as a grain of sand, it helps to protect your inner ear from loud noises, like me. Oh, and it makes your own voice not so thunderous in your head. The biggest planet in our solar system is Jupiter. This gas giant's diameter is 11 times that of Earth, and its mass is 2.5 times the mass of all the other planets in the solar system combined. Since Pluto lost its official planetary status, Mercury became the smallest planet in the solar system. The thing is just a bit bigger than the Moon. Oh, by the way, if you lived on Mercury, you'd celebrate your birthday every 3 months. The planet orbits the Sun much faster than Earth. The coldest star astronomers know about is 75 light-years away from us. It's a brown dwarf, also known as a failed star. The star's surface is no warmer than a freshly made cup of coffee, just 206 degrees Fahrenheit. The hottest star that people know about is close to becoming a supernova. It's 9,800 light-years away from us, which is very, very far away. The incredible star is heated up to almost 380,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, back on Earth, the world's largest living frog is the Goliath frog, often called the giant slippery frog. The creature can weigh more than 7 pounds, more than an adult chihuahua. The teeniest frog on the planet lives in Papua New Guinea. The 0.3-inch long animal is also considered the world's smallest known vertebrate. If you have arachnophobia, which is the fear of spiders, you might feel better if you skip the next point. Just put your hands over your ears. Na 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 na. Everybody else ready? Okay. Because the biggest spider ever discovered is as big as a dinner plate. Ooh. The Goliath bird eater is a type of tarantula that lives in northern South America. Okay, done with spiders. You can come back now. The largest bird known to people is the now extinct elephant bird. It grew 10 feet tall and weighed more than 1,000 pounds. Unfortunately, the last representatives of this curious species disappeared 300 years ago. The world's smallest bird is the bee hummingbird. It's so itsy-bitsy that you're likely to mistake it for a flying insect. Blue whales give birth to the biggest babies in the world. Little ones spend a year growing inside their mothers first. After being born, they already weigh 3 tons and are 25 feet long. The calves eat nothing but mom's milk and get 200 pounds heavier every single day. The giant pandas babies are the tiniest mammal newborns, but only if you compare them to their mother's size. Panda moms are usually 900 times larger than their cubs. A baby weighs no more than 3.5 ounces. Most scientists agree that the world's oldest active volcano might be Mount Etna on Sicily. The first volcanic activity started in that region 500,000 years ago. Mount Etna is also one of the biggest volcanoes on Earth. The world's youngest volcano that we know about is Paracutin in Mexico. It appeared all of a sudden in the middle of a cornfield in 1943. In its first year, the volcano's cone rose 1,500 feet from its base. The giant armadillo is the toothiest mammal on land. Its 74 teeth may not seem that impressive, but it's a lot for us mammals. We're one of the least toothy species on Earth. But some shark species leave armadillos far behind. During their lifetime, they can grow and shed 30,000 teeth. Blue whales have no teeth at all. They have 270 to 400 comb-like plates on either side of their jaw. It's called baleen. They help the animal to catch small creatures that make up the whale's diet, if you can baleen that. The hottest thing on Earth is the planet's core itself. Scientists have recently discovered that it's even hotter than they thought before. 10,800 degrees Fahrenheit. It's almost 1,000 degrees hotter than the sun's surface. But several years ago, physicists managed to break this record. They heated a piece of aluminum up to 3.6 million degrees Fahrenheit. It was the hottest thing on Earth for a brief moment. The coldest thing on the planet was a chunk of copper. Researchers chilled it to 6/1,000ths of a degree above absolute zero. Really chilling. The fastest spinning planet in our solar system is Jupiter. A day there lasts just 10 Earth hours. And if you could wrap a string around Jupiter's equator, with more string stretching out into space towards Saturn, you'd have a really big yo-yo. And the slowest spinning planet is Venus. It needs 243 days to complete its rotation. And since Venus spends 225 days to orbit the Sun, a day on this planet is longer than a year. The highest concert ever took place at just a bit more than 21,000 feet in Nepal in 2012. The main purpose of this concert was to raise funds for charity. I heard it was breathtaking. Literally. The world's deepest concert was organized underground. It happened about 6,000 feet below sea level in a nickel mine in Canada. The loudest mammal on Earth is Brightside's narrator. No, just kidding. He's just the most annoying. The loudest is the blue whale. You'll hear this animal from 100 miles away. Its calls reach 188 decibels. It's louder than a rock concert or fireworks. It's even noisier than a space shuttle launch. Such events are usually 165 to 170 decibels. Should I say it's a whale of a sound? Well, I did anyway. The loudest land animal is the howler monkey. The sounds the animal produces can reach 88 decibels. That's the sound of a working bulldozer or a jazz concert. The quietest animal on Earth might be the owl. When the bird is flying toward its potential dinner, it doesn't produce any sound. The most common letter in the English language is E, and the least frequent letters are Q and Z. The most common word is the article the. As for the least common, how about the longest English word, which is the chemical name of titin, the largest known protein? It consists of 189,819 letters. That's because it consists of over 34,000 amino acids, so the full name of the protein names all the amino acids in order. Somebody recorded it once. Took them more than 3 hours to do it. The slowest musical composition in the world is supposed to last 639 years. An organ in Germany started playing as slow as possible in 2001 and will finish in 2640. I think I'll wait for it to post on YouTube. The fastest melody was probably created by a professional pianist, Antonio Domingos. At least he got to the Guinness World Records for making 824 piano key strikes in 1 minute. The fastest land animal is the cheetah. The wild cat's speed can reach 75 miles per hour, but only for a short period of time, about 30 seconds. But if we talk about the fastest living creature, it's the peregrine falcon. When the bird is skydiving, its speed can be higher than 200 miles per hour. It's as fast as a high-speed train. The slowest mammal on Earth is the three-toed sloth. This unhurried creature can only move at a speed of 0.003 miles per hour. Shall I say that again? No? Okay. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give the video a like and share it with a friend. And here are some other videos I think you'll enjoy. Just click to the left or right, and remember, stay on the bright side of life.